Shabbat Shalom. So we're in the days between Yom Kippur and Sukkot. So I remember in Jerusalem when Yom Kippur is over, everybody goes home just like here to go to their break fast, to enjoy the company of friends and family after that intense Jewish day of fasting. But then after they finish the break fast, there's this custom to go into your basement and take out the Sukkot supplies. And that same very night, you start to build the sukkah for the next day. So they don't build the whole sukkah then because they're exhausted, but they put a few things up and it's symbolic. And part of it is there is a halakha, Jewish law, that the moment you finish Yom Kippur, you want to run to do the mitzvah. You want to run to build the sukkah, which is the next thing. We have this whole concept, maktimim la mitzvah, that you should try and rush to go towards the next mitzvah, whatever it is. It's like we tell your children that better to get your homework done first before you do everything else, because you wanna develop that good habit. You don't let things fester. So you run to do a mitzvah yourself. You finish Yom Kippur, you hurry to prepare for Sukkot. There's also another aspect to it, and it's part of the theme of the holiday. And really building a sukkah is about building a space to start to hold all those thoughts you had during the holidays, all those ideas, all those resolutions, all those inspirations that you had. Okay, I'm going to take this into the new year. And we know how easy it is to lose a resolution. You form it, you think, I've got it, and then it fades within a day or two, and then you're back to the way it was right before. And so really, Sukkot is taking it home outside of your home and starting to build a foundation around that resolution, a new routine, build a new aspect of relationship with a person, put a new practice in your house and in your life, or just to see life differently. And so Sukkot is about building a house around it and beginning to make it real. And so instead of letting it go, you go, and the moment you're out of the high holidays, you don't let it just, you start to really try and make it real for yourself. You come to services when you're not used to. You do what you can. So I remember once I was making a sukkah for a friend of my father's who was a very Orthodox rabbi in Jerusalem. And we went to his rooftop and we started to build a sukkah. He took the idea that your sukkah is supposed to be your home very seriously. Not only was he building not only a table there, but we carried his bed up there, we carried his lamp up there, we carried the carpet up there, we carried a chest of drawers up into his sukkah, the Gans and Megillah. And of course, it helps in Jerusalem. It doesn't often rain on Sukkot. But he really lived in the sukkah. That's what you want to do when you build that home, when you build that new place for yourself outside of your regular home. You want, on one hand, you want it to be real. If you don't believe in it, how is it ever going to happen? You have to really live in it. You have to live in the new you that you've started to create. You have to weave it. On the other hand, just like this chach that you make on your sukkah, there has to be room to see the stars. You have to leave your expanse wide open. You have to allow yourself to keep envisioning, to keep looking up. And then really, what is a sukkah? A sukkah is that place where you celebrate with your family. It's also a place where you just go away from your regular life to think about everything that happened to you during the holidays and to think, how can you make it bring more meaning into your lives and for our families, and to really make it real. And then as these days, as we go towards Sukkot, may we carefully and lovingly take all the blessings and thoughts of the holidays and build a Sukkot around them and put more and more into our Sukkot until they bring in their fullness the blessing that we really need. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.